Hello guys, I can't believe I'm saying this, but welcome to my last ever wedding planning vlog because it's wedding week. So I can actually say as of today that I'm getting married next week, which is just insane. But yeah, today is Monday and we've got just over a week to the wedding. We've got about 9 days until the wedding. Yeah, so I'm basically doing this last vlog, which is all of the last things I'm doing in this week before the wedding. Still feels like there's 1,000 things to do. I've taken the week off work, obviously, because I knew it would be a busy week with loads to fit in. But yeah, I've basically had a full-on morning already, so I'll quickly catch you up and we'll crack on with more wedding stuff. So I've just got home from a mega shopping trip. I've been out about 4 hours getting all of those last bits that you know you like put off buying, and then when you've got like a holiday or something like a big event, you know that you need all that stuff. And obviously we've got the wedding, but we've also got our holiday to Italy straight after. So I've been shopping for all of those bits. I've got all of my bags down here. So I'm going to unpack those and I'll show you all of those like essentials I've had to get. Spent a small fortune. And my Gusto parcel's just come as well, so I'm going to unpack that, and I'll just talk you through that because that's actually been a really big part of my wedding prep. And I was going to do like a vlog about like my meals and stuff, and I just not got around to it. So I've been doing Gusto and I need to unpack the box, so I'll talk to you while I do that, while I unpack all the other bits that I've got today. I just had to pop my glasses on because I can't see without them, but I don't like to vlog with them on because I always see the reflection in them and the glare, and it's a bit off-putting, but I kind of need to see what I'm doing. So I've literally been all around the houses. Where we live, we have a really great like shopping area just up the road from us. So we've got a massive Tesco, we've got an Aldi, we've got an M&S, Next, Boots, Superdrug, TK Maxx, Home Bargains, Iceland, Pets at Home, Matalan, yeah, and even more than that. But I've been to quite a lot of those shops. I've been all around the houses picking up all the bits and pieces that I need. So I'm just gonna, this is gonna be in no particular order because I'm just gonna unpack things as they are. But the very top item is actually a very appropriate one. So part of the wedding prep on Monday next week, I've got, so a week today, I've got my bridesmaids coming over for like a final bridesmaid day. We're going to get nails done and I'm going to talk them through all of the plans of the day and all their roles. But earlier on in the day, before the rest of the bridesmaids join us, Carolina's going to come over, who is my maid of honour, and we're going to make some shortbread favours. So these are the M&S biscuits. And basically what you do is, I've got some personalised stamps and we've got some icing, which should be somewhere in one of these bags, and you just basically roll out, cut out the icing and stick them to the biscuits, and then we've got little personalised favours. So I've been shopping for all sorts of things, like everything you could think of. Something that I picked up at M&S was these little yoghurt and strawberry rice cakes because I thought they would be good for like the breakfast morning for the bridesmaids when they're joining me in my room. I'm just going to get a selection of breakfasty bits and they looked really nice. I also picked up this mega pack of cereal from Poundland. This was £3.75 for 16 individual tubs of cereal and £3.50 for half the size in Tesco. So I was really happy with that. I'm just going to put that in the guest kitchen at Wood Hill because we've got like over 30 people staying. So we're going to be putting like bread, tea, coffee, cereal, all bits that people can help themselves to on the morning of the wedding. Then have a birthday card because actually my maid of honour's dad, it's his birthday on the day that we arrive at Wood Hill, the day before our actual wedding. And then I picked up a couple of gift bags from Card Factory. They are for the groomsmen's gifts. These are something that I've really been enjoying, and I'll come back to these when I'm unpacking my Gusto box. But these are some, like, I don't know, they're protein bars or just snack bars from M&S, but I love them. And some little essentials for me. I've got some claw clips and some bobby pin hair grips. I actually bought a hair piece last week when I went and got my dresses, which needs secured with bobby pins, so I thought I'd better pick some of those up, and you just never know when you're going to need them. And then I also got, what I've just unpacked, is this bag. And I just picked this up in Poundland, and it's really nice. It's got a really like good size. And I thought it would be really nice for Italy, just when I'm having to carry our bits around the village, because when you've got a child, you're never traveling light. So I just saw that and thought it was really cute and thought it would be great for holiday. It's gonna be such a random unpack with me. But the next bag, oh, it's so heavy. So this was also kind of a top-up shop for us, because we've been waiting for Johnny's pay to go in. I get paid at the start of the month and he gets paid mid-month, and it's always a little bit of a struggle in that in-between like few days when we're waiting for his pay to go in. So I've been holding off on buying a few essentials, so I picked those up for us. So there's going to be random things in here as well as wedding stuff, such as cleaning wipes, which we really needed. Got myself some hairspray, because obviously I'm going to need hairspray throughout all of the stuff that's going on. Bulk bought some wipes because we're going to need those both to take to Woodhill and obviously to take on holiday with us. And nappy bags, because Lucas still wears a nappy at night, and obviously when you're staying away from home and you might not have like a appropriate bin handy, you want to be able to seal the nappy off. Got some bourbons because they're really good for Luca. He loves a little chocolate biscuit. And I got some Freddos for me, because as much as I try, I cannot give up chocolate, and they're just a really nice bite-sized amount of chocolate for me to like quench my thirst for chocolate but not go overboard. Oh, I got a photograph because this is part of the wedding decor, and I'm going to put a photo frame up basically because Woodhill's a big house, and we've got the entrance hallway, which is like a nice big lobby. It's going to have a lot of our stuff, like our post box, and obviously we've got different decor-y bits going in there. And it has a big fireplace, and I kind of wanted it to feel like our home for the 2 days that we're there, just make it a bit homely. So I've got some really nice like I've got a light up sign that says love, and I've got a little wooden, like, sign's not the right word I guess, but like decoration that I thought I could put up. And then I've got a little wooden photo frame that I'm going to put this picture of me and Johnny in on the mantelpiece. Yeah, it's just kind of one of the many ways that I've gone a bit extra with this wedding. On to the next. This one, so I've popped by the charity shop. That's actually where I got the sewing kit, because I'd seen them in there before, and it's not something I ever would have thought of going to a charity shop for, but because I'd seen it and made a note that they did it, I went in, and then I spotted this little collection of books. It was only £1, and inside there's 4 little spot books. And they're all lift to flat books, and I checked them all and they're like new condition. That was £1. And Spot was Luca's favourite, like, first book that he had, his first lift to flat book. So I thought that would be a lovely little gift for our niece Winnie, who's 4 months old at the moment. So I just picked that up for her. And then another house essential is some nappies. And I dropped the sewing kit. And if you couldn't tell from that noise, I've got a load of beer in my bag. So basically, I'm doing little supplier gifts for everyone, and our band is from Nottingham. So I'm just putting them together, a little gift bag, and I've got them each a little Newcastle brown ale. Yeah, just basically trying to think of gifts for men. And then for our car, like the wedding car and the bus, I just got them some, I don't even know, stout. I don't know if that's beer, I don't know if it's ale, I don't know what it is, but I just liked it. I didn't get them Newcastle brown ale because obviously they're from here, so yeah. On to the last bag of stuff. It's such a random, I've literally been out like, well, I went out at 9:30. I had an eye test at 9:50, and then I've been shopping, and it is now just gone 2 o'clock. So yeah, I've been out like 4 hours. And this is just one thing on my to-do list. So I can take one thing off, even though I've like got loads of stuff. It's only one thing out of my to-do list. And I updated my to-do list last night, and it was like still over 50 items long. And So definitely feeling quite overwhelmed right now. Okay, what have we got in here? So Teddy is coming with us to the wedding. And then after the wedding, he's going to stay with my friend when we go to Italy. So I just saw this and thought it would be really good. It's a little dog stand and bowl set. He actually already has one, but it's a wooden one. So it's really bulky and heavy and it's really old. So I just thought this was much better as a little portable one for us to take. So I got that at Home Bargains, and it was only like £2 or £3. Right, this bag really is all the random stuff, so I'm gonna fly through it. We've got Acne Side Gel. This is the only spot cream I've ever found that works. Luckily, I'm really lucky and I don't really get many spots, but I could just imagine right before the wedding, like a massive spot coming out, so I needed to be prepared. And when I looked at my one of these, because I use it so rarely, it was years out of date. Some Imodium Instants, because I do have a very sensitive tummy. My mascara, because I've just run out. Got a lighter, because we've got some candles that we're using during the wedding. Lint rollers. Cotton pads. Some large plaster dressings. Got treats for Teddy. Again, bribery while people are looking after him. Teddy is not the most obedient dog. He's very stubborn. He's very difficult to move if he doesn't want to. So bribery is definitely probably going to be needed at some point. I just got this bubble wand that I saw because I thought it's an easy way to entertain the kids when we're like maybe outside during the pizza party the night before the wedding. We're gonna have quite a few kids around. Luca loves bubbles. Some antibacterial hand wipes, which I always like to have when I'm traveling. Some spare batteries. These aren't for me because, as I just said, I can't take tablets, but I got some ibuprofen for anyone else, if it's like Johnny or anyone who's at the wedding with us. Some more Calpol in case Luca needs that. Some face wipes. Some kids hair and body wash. Some white tack. Some normal plasters. Got Luca a new toothbrush, and this is really cool. It lights up, so he has to brush his teeth for as long as it's lit. So hopefully that's a novelty and it encourages him to brush his teeth. Got some toothpaste for me, some Germaline, some Pritt Stick because I need to do some sticking of things for the wedding, some dental floss, some paracetamol, some wipes. Here's the icing for my shortbread favours. And then the last three things I've got. I've got suntan lotion and after sun for me and Johnny. Luke has already got a kids one. And a little tub of Sudocreme because we still use that for Luca. It's his magic cream. And that is everything from my 4-hour haul. So now that I've just ferociously unpacked all of this stuff, I'm gonna get it all put away properly or where it needs to be. And yeah, I don't know what else I'm gonna have to show you today. Probably not much today. Johnny has taken Luca to get his hair cut, and the car, our exhaust dropped off our car months ago, and we've just not bothered getting it fixed. We've got 2 cars, and we've just not bothered getting it fixed. It was still perfectly fine to drive, it was just very loud. But the car that the exhaust dropped off is the nicer, newer car. So I said to Johnny, in an ideal world, that's the one I'd like to take up to our wedding. So he's taken it to a garage to see about getting that fixed. And that means he's out with Luca for the day because he's driven the car somewhere, and then they were going to get the metro around, I think. And he also has to take a wee sample to the doctors for Luca because Luca's had a urine infection. So he's off doing all of those bits. I am here working on wedding stuff, but it's already after 2. My dad is coming 5. It's actually my birthday tomorrow. So it's the last day of being 33, which I'm really sad about because 33 is my favourite number, and I just thought it would be my best year, and it has been a brilliant year, to be fair. But 34 just feels so much older. But he's coming over and he's treating us to a Chinese tonight. So yeah, we're gonna go and do that for my birthday. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Oh, I've forgotten one more bag actually. So I have just picked up a dress from Next, which was unplanned, but I just saw this dress and it was just beautiful, and I thought I have to try that for our pizza party. I mean, I've already got a dress that I was supposed to be wearing for that, but then I just had to try this dress. So I'm kind of hoping I don't like it because it was very expensive, and I don't need to be spending any more money, but yeah, let's see. I knew it would be beautiful. It's just such garden party vibes, isn't it? It's so beautiful. So I think it's like a one shoulder dress. I'm trying to work it out. It's like a one shoulder dress. I'm obviously gonna have to go upstairs and try it on. So that's what I'm gonna do next. And oh, then I also have to unpack Gusto, don't I? So I'm gonna put all this stuff away. I'm gonna unpack Gusto and talk to you. Then I'll go and try this dress on. That seems like the most sensible way around to do things, as much as I'm dying to put this on. Just found another 2 items on the stairs. I got some lemonade and some mango and orange from M&S. That is also for the bridal suite for the wedding morning. I've also got some mimosas, but obviously we don't want to be like drunk. I only want to have like maybe 1 mimosa. So considering we'll be getting ready for about 5 hours, yeah, we're gonna need a nice amount of refreshments, I think. Okay, so I've got the dress on. I'm gonna have to excuse all the mess because I'm currently mid-packing everything. But the dress is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna show you it. So here's the dress. And I do think it's absolutely stunning for a garden party. But the only problem is it is a bit big, and it's just dropping too low on the back there, and I've like fiddled about with all the sort of this weird strap that it's got, and I can't seem to get it any tighter. So I mean, not wearing a bra isn't an option for me, so I feel like if it's showing my strapless bra, then I'm probably not going to be able to keep it, which is really a shame because it looks lovely from the front. But yeah, it's just a bit too low at the back. So this is the dress that I was planning to wear, which is obviously all white and bridal, and it's very similar with the ruffles. I just love the other one with the flowers for more of a garden party vibe, but yeah, well, I'm not sure now. Thank you. Oh, thank you, they're beautiful. Whoa!
That was funny.
You're very good at helping open presents.
What's this? Finish.
You want to help?
Yeah, I want to.
Get this side. What?
Is it the chicken bar?
It's not a chocolate bar.
What's in here?
What is it?
It was for me, I think it was.
Thank you. What's on it? Oh, it's all cats. Look, can you see? Can you
Put
see?
them back in.
Yeah, we'll put it in there to keep it safe.
You go, oh, I need to turn them all over.
Thank you.
Where's the vanilla stuff?
That's the one we just opened.
What's the vanilla one?
Should I open this one?
What? Yeah. What's in it? What's in it? Ah! Another present.
This stuff. You know what that is?
What's inside? What's inside it?
Mummy's chocolates.
I want to see.
Well, it's not open yet.
You have to have a look.
Is this from you? Oh, thank you.
Let's open this now.
Hello and welcome to day 2 of wedding week prep. As you saw, it's my birthday, so I had a nice little morning opening my presents, and we had a lovely evening last night going for a meal. But now I'm straight back onto the wedding stuff. There's no time to waste, so I'm going to spend the next hour sorting all the stuff that's for like Woodhill, all the boxes and the signage and everything, and I'm going to film it all at the same time for a video that'll come out after the wedding that shows all of the stuff that I don't want to show beforehand. Yeah, then in an hour we are going to collect my evening dress from the seamstress in Morpeth, and because it's a really nice little village, we're gonna spend a couple of hours there. We're gonna have some lunch, we're gonna browse the shops, and yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of a birthday treat before getting back on the wedding planning. Today is actually Amazon Prime Day, so I had a basket full of stuff that I was waiting to see if it went into Prime Day deals, which a couple of things did. So I placed a massive order this morning, which is pretty much all of the last wedding bits that we need. So that's pretty much everything bought. There's just a couple of things left, which is some beer for our groomsmen and some, I need like a vase. So that is pretty much all that's left, apart from the big shop we're going to do at Costco for food and drinks. But yeah, that's like a massive thing off the to-do list.
Dropping them everywhere.
Hello guys, so I've just sat down after a busy day. So we went to Morpeth to pick up my evening dress, as you saw, and that went really well. It fit perfectly, the length was perfect now, so that was great. And I've actually invited Elle, my seamstress, to the wedding, so the next time I see her I'll be a married woman, which is crazy. And then with it being my birthday, we were going to go for some lunch. We couldn't find anywhere in Morpeth that we were looking for like a classic pub lunch. So we decided to drive to Gosforth, which we know really well and isn't far from us. So we went to a pub and had a really, really lovely pub lunch. And then we went to a little Italian cafe for some cannolis, which are my favourite Italian treat. So I got a few of them, brought them home with me, so I'm going to have them later. And then we hadn't been home long and we got the call to say that our car was fixed. Johnny took it yesterday to the garage. It needed a new exhaust and 2 new tyres. So we went and picked that up and then picked Luca up on the way home, and now we've just got back. So it's been a busy day, but we've got another couple of things, like big things done. Getting my dress and getting the car fixed was a big one. So now I just need to get it cleaned sometime in the next week. But yeah, it's been a really lovely birthday actually, and the excitement of knowing the wedding's come in just like it has made it even more special, to be honest. I'm just gonna continue cracking on now with sorting wedding stuff while Johnny does Luca's tea and bedtime routine, and yeah, just try to keep crossing things off the wedding to-do list. Hello, welcome to day 3. It's Wednesday now and I'm just in my car because I've just parked because I'm about to go and get a massage and some reflexology, which I'm really excited for. It's a little treat to myself. I booked it a few months ago knowing that I'd probably benefit from a bit of relaxation before the wedding, and knowing that it was going to be my birthday and I always get a bit of birthday money, I decided to treat myself to this with my birthday money. So it's a beautiful day, the sun is shining. The weather is really stressing me out. Last night it was torrentially raining again, so who knows what's going to happen, but I'm just praying for a day like this for next week. But yeah, I'm just about to go and hop on the metro to my massage appointment, which I'm so excited for. It's such a treat. I do it very, very rarely. I actually had a massage a couple of months ago because Johnny booked me a spa day for Christmas. Before that, the last time I had a massage was when I was pregnant, but it is like my absolute like treat for myself. I just love a massage, so I'm really excited. Off I go. Hello, hello, I'm home from my massage, which was lovely. I always really love a massage, and I actually had reflexology as well, which is feet if you don't know, and I just find it so beneficial. They're the two areas for me that like you just don't realise how tense they are until someone's working through them. And I knew with this being like such a busy week and the wedding coming up, there's no way that I wouldn't be tense and that I wouldn't benefit from a massage. So treated myself with my birthday money to that. And she actually did say that my lower back had like a massive knot in it, and my shoulder, which I felt when she did it, my God, it hurt, had a massive knot in it. And she also said, whether you believe in this or not, but basically with the feet, with reflexology, they believe that each part of the foot's linked to a part of your body. And she said that my big toe, the word she used was crunchy, which sounds really weird, but she said my big toe was really, really crunchy, which she said is linked to the head and like stress and hormones. So she said like, are you stressed? And I was like, I have a 3-year-old, I'm planning my wedding and going away straight after, and I work full time. Yes, I'm pretty much always stressed. So that was really interesting. But yeah, you just don't realise the tension in those areas until someone like releases it. So that was fab. I actually got there like half an hour early as well, and my maid of honour's mum lives just around the corner from where I was, so I gave her a call and I met up with her and had a quick catch up, which was really lovely. Yeah, and now I've raced home because I had like 5 deliveries come in the 2 hours that I was out, which is super typical. And last week I had a delivery stolen from where it was left by Every, so I was really paranoid that was going to happen again. It's all wedding stuff, of course, so I'm going to quickly unpack it now and show you more random stuff that I've got for the wedding. Okay, so the first delivery is a massive Amazon one. This is the stuff that I got on that I was waiting to order with the Prime Day deals. Not everything wasn't Prime Day deals, but I had my basket full ready to see what did get reduced, and I got a few deals in there. Packaging. So as you've probably seen while I've been doing all of my wedding updates, I'm sure you'll have seen these batchy chocolates, which we're using as favours and also giving to all of our suppliers. And I keep remembering more people that I feel I should give something to, so I keep ordering more boxes of batchy. So that's what they're for. I got some of these really tough Ultra Grime pet wipes, because the last thing we need is Teddy getting covered in mud like the day of the wedding, and when my dad takes him for his morning walk. Obviously we're going to bath him before we go, but yeah, this is just in case we need to do any cleanup while we're there. Got some more batchy little bags. I've got some twine because I'm taking a fake bouquet to Italy, and I've basically ordered like individual flowers, fake flowers, and I need to bind them all together. And then I've got 2 steamers. I've got this one, which was recommended to me by my seamstress, and then I've got this one, which had good reviews and seemed like it had a bit of a bigger capacity in the water tank. And I thought, like, on the day, the last thing we need is any extra stress. If both like Carolina and Yaz or 2 people can be steaming at the same time, that's going to be helpful. I've then got some eye masks. These are like under eye masks, which were recommended by my makeup artist, and a little crochet hook, which is for doing the buttons on the back of one of my dresses. And the last thing I got is some more sippy cups for Luca, just because there's nothing like going on holiday or going away and make you realise that you're surviving with just like one of things. So Luca has 1 cup and 1 bottle, so I decided to get him more cups and bottles. So that's everything in my Amazon box. I've got another 2 or 3 orders to open. I'll go and grab them. Actually, this was through the door. This is exciting. It says Mrs. V Dods to be. And I don't know whether this is a belated birthday card or something wedding related, who knows. I'm going to open it and see. It's a card of some sort. It's a birthday card. I have no idea who from. Oh, it's from Johnny's brother and his wife, my brother and sister-in-law to be. It's lovely. Add it to my lovely card collection in front of me here on the windowsill. Right, the next parcel I've got is this one. It's in a very pretty pink packaging. I think this is foundation. Basically, when I had my makeup trial, I was really happy with how my face lasted, my foundation, and I never wear foundation anymore. I don't have foundation on now. But for occasions where I do want a bit of foundation, I decided to order the foundation that she used because, as I say, it sat really nicely, it looked really nice. And my concern, I've tried so many foundations and I get really dry patches, and this didn't do that. So it's the Face Atelier Ultra Foundation Pro. I've never heard of it. If I hadn't had my makeup trial, I wouldn't have a clue about it, but I'm really happy that that's come, because it means, like, for the stuff surrounding the wedding and when I'm in Italy and stuff, I'll be using this. So that's exciting. And then I have another item of makeup. This is the item which was stolen from the side of my house last week. And this was also, well, it wasn't from my makeup trial because she didn't use this, but my makeup trial made me realise I want to sort of try a smoky eye. And again, this is for like me to do myself. This is very bougie. I kept getting adverts for the Victoria Beckham satin eyeliner, so I decided to bite the bullet and order it. And wow, look at this packaging. I mean, I've ordered an eyeliner and it's come in its own pouch, in its own box. And then there's a couple of samples here. It's a perfume sample and, oh, a sharpener for the pencil. I mean, it's not cheap. It was about £25, I think, for an eyeliner. So yeah, I guess you expect a bit of bouginess, but that's exciting. 2 new bits of makeup to try. This might become my new little travel makeup pouch. And then the last thing is a Shein order, which I can't even fully remember what I ordered, but I know I ordered some headpieces, which I don't need now because I actually bought one from my seamstress. But I'd ordered these because I wasn't sure what I was going to do in Italy. To be fair, they are really pretty. So I've got this one, which is really hard to show you. I'll open the packet. To be honest, I think I'll take these with me to the wedding in case any of my bridesmaids might suit one of these. This is like a smaller version actually of what I've bought from my seamstress. I'd forgotten what I'd ordered, but it's like a pearl and jewel headpiece, and it would go at the back here like this. I can't see, but I'm assuming I'm showing you right. And then we have this one, which is like a very glittery crystal, like sliding claw. And then we've got a flower one as well. The flower one definitely might be able to be made use of by my bridesmaids. I don't think the other two would. And then, as with everything, I panicked that the dressing gown I have for the morning isn't the right look, and I ordered another one to see if I liked it better. This is a very over-the-top, full-length tulle dressing gown. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go and try this with my Jimmy Jams, but I actually really like it. So that is all of my orders that have been delivered. I've also had 4 things delivered to collect up the road, and I've got something else out for delivery which I rushed home to be here for. It's due in the next hour. So I'm gonna have some lunch, I'm gonna wait for that, and then when that's come, I'm gonna run up the road, collect my last things, and then I'm only waiting on a few last bits from Amazon, and I think, apart from a candle and a vase, that is all of my shopping done, and that must be all of my shopping done. I'm not allowed to order anything more. I should be set for life with all of the stuff I've bought for this wedding. But yeah, I'm gonna go and get some lunch and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Good morning, it's the next day. It is 8 AM and I'm ready to get cracking on with serious business today. Today it's all about packing and sorting all of this stuff. I've got so much stuff to sort out, and by the end of the day I want to pretty much be in a place where I consider packed for Woodhill, and I'd really love to be packed or have started packing for Italy. Johnny's just left for work, he's taking a look at a nursery. So yeah, today is just a day where I'm going to be in the house. I don't plan to leave the house and I'm just going to have to get going. I've been awake since 5 because, I don't know, I think my mind's just on a bit of overdrive now. I've been struggling to get to sleep and yeah, I just keep thinking of things. Also, the weather yesterday was absolutely perfect and the weather today is looking really good as well. And I'm just so nervous, like maybe we should have picked a week earlier, but oh, it's just so stressful worrying about the weather. But I just want it to be dry, that's all I want. I just don't want to have to be like trying to huddle under umbrellas and stuff, and I want to be able to make use of all the lovely outside space at our venue. So that's what I'm praying for. This is the current state of things in the spare room. So this all needs sorted and packed. I've just literally got stuff everywhere. This is all shopping and deliveries, and then in here I've just got like all the other stuff. So loads to sort of sort and get properly like just organised. I just need it all to be organised now. I'm ready to go. So by the end of the day I'm expecting all of this to be lovely and organised and tidy. So I'm just taking a break for lunch. It's now 2 minutes to 12, so I've been going for 4 hours, and it feels like, even though I've been doing stuff non-stop, it still feels like there's loads to do. It's very overwhelming, but I've made progress, that's the main thing. But I'm starving, so I've just come down to make my lunch, which is a Gusto recipe. The other day I was going to come on and talk to you about Gusto, but I got a call from Johnny to say that him and Luca were waiting for me to pick them up. So I had to quickly unpack everything and leave it. So I thought I'd quickly, just very, very quickly tell you about Gusto now in case it's something you're interested in. It's exactly the same as like HelloFresh and stuff, which I have done in the past, but I found Gusto a lot better. I found it a lot nicer with a much bigger variety. And I only ended up doing this because Johnny's brother had a referral code and he gave us it. And I really, really enjoyed it. I find it particularly good for like portion control, because I don't really ever count calories, but I do find that when me and Johnny cook for ourselves, we probably make like a 2,000 calorie evening meal, because it just all adds up and like we have no sense of portion size. So I really love that this does that for me. I really enjoy making my meals. I find it really methodical, and the food's really, really tasty. So I'll quickly show you the 5 recipes I have for this week. I basically get 5 meals for 2, which does my lunch and my teas for 5 days of the week. And it's really how I've been just keeping my portion control like under control, and particularly in the lead up to the wedding, and I've found that it's really helped me to like lose weight and then maintain like my weight loss. So I got a paneer masala with pilau rice. I've got this creamy pesto pasta, which I actually made last night. I've got pulled hoisin and seaweed mushroom crispy wraps, which I've already had and they were delicious. I've got vegetable enchiladas, which I'm making right now, and a sweet potato and red pepper bulgur salad. So as I say, I do it for lunch and tea, so I always pick like a couple of more main meals. So my pasta and my paneer masala are my 2 like main meals. I've got my enchiladas, I've got my mushroom wraps and the red pepper and bulgur salad. And they're the ones that'll do lunch, and like one of them will also be a tea, maybe my enchiladas or maybe this one. So that's kind of how I work it. And when you look at the calories, each one's between 500 and 600 and something calories. So in a day, that makes sure that my like 2 main meals are sort of around 1,200 calories, which I think is really good. And then obviously I'm trying not to snack much, and then I've got like breakfast on top of that. So I think it's been a really good way for me to just, yeah, keep on top of all of that. This is my pasta that I made last night, and it actually gave me all the ingredients to make the pesto from fresh, and it was incredible. It was so much nicer than store-bought pesto. I've never done that and I couldn't believe the difference. I've got all my ingredients out. I'm going to make my enchiladas now. What I really love is that I get everything like pre-portioned, so It just makes things so much easier when you're trying to do like meal prep and you're trying to do fresh stuff, but you just don't want to be buying a million ingredients or measuring it all out as well. So yeah, that's my little review of Gusto. I am not working with them, I'm not affiliated with them, I don't get any perks to this. It's just something I'm sharing because it's really helped me in the build up to the wedding, as I say, like maintain my portion control and my calorie count and things. So I'll show you the end result. I'm gonna quickly make this because I'm actually starving. Ready to go in the oven. There it is, and it looks delicious. Hello, it is now pretty much 24 hours later since I last saw you. It is just about to turn 2 o'clock on Friday. I can't believe it's already the end of the week, end of my week off, but I am all summery. I wanted to show you my little dress because Johnny's parents came this morning and dropped off my birthday presents, which was this dress and a lovely top. And I've got it on because it's another super sunny, lovely day. And I just can't stop thinking, like, the 3 days that our wedding's spread over next week has been the 3, like, completely dry, lovely sunny days this week. So I just keep thinking if we'd picked a week earlier, it would have been perfect. So please, please, please be dry next week. I know you shouldn't think like that, but I can't help it. Obviously, when we picked our date 2 years ago, you have no idea. And the weather's just been so changeable. The first 2 weeks of July just pretty much rained. And now we've finally had some sun, and I'm just praying it doesn't go back to rain all next week. Because yeah, there's not been a drop and it's really lovely and sunny, but I don't even mind if it's not sunny, I just want it to be dry. But anyways, I love this dress. It was a lovely present. And I've just got home. I've been up the road again because I wanted to get our car cleaned, all nice and clean for the wedding. And they said it would be 2 hours, so I've just been wandering around the shops for 2 hours waiting for it, but it's like new now, so it was well worth doing. So yeah, like even the car's wedding ready. I'm just about to have my leftovers from yesterday's lunch, and then I'm going to get on with packing for Italy. That's today's big task. But I spent all of yesterday packing for Woodhill, and I'm not going to lie, I was very weary and grumpy by the end of it. But I'll take you up and show you everything that I did because I made really good progress and everything that I could pack is packed. So here it all is. So we've got, that is our pile of everything we're handing over to Woodhill. So that's our centerpieces, our table plan, our welcome sign, like yeah, all of our decor basically that we're handing over to them. And then this pile is everything that we'll be putting out when we get there. A lot of stuff for the guest rooms. That's Luca's pile. And then everything on here is all going to mine or Johnny's room. The majority of it is gifts, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's just all gift bags for wedding party members and suppliers. And then we've got food and stuff. But obviously, in my case, I've got some clothes. The majority of the clothes are like the suits and the wedding dresses, so there's not a huge amount besides that. But this bag down here has a lot of my personal bits in. And then over here, we've got Teddy's stuff, Teddy's crate and stuff in that bag. And then this bag stuff that we're taking to the church, this box here. So that is everything. As I say, we've still got all of the suits and my dresses and the bridesmaids' dresses and everything to add. But thankfully, Johnny's dad has a fencing business, so he has a van, so we're using his van to transport all this stuff because we wouldn't have a hope of getting it in our car. Right, I'm off to get my lunch because I'm absolutely starving. It's 2:05 now, and then I'm going to get on with packing for a few hours before I need to pick Luca up. Aww. Do you like it, Luca?
I did hear you.
Do you like it? Do you think Daddy looks smart?
I think so. He's not. I think so. He's not.
Comfortable? Hot?
It's now Monday. I'm just waiting for Carolina to arrive because we are doing some last prep stuff. She's helping me make my shortbread favours and we need to pack confetti, and I'm going to go through like loads of stuff with her, like the schedules of what's happening and stuff. And then later on, Yaz and my other two bridesmaids, Freya and Neve, are coming over. We're going to have a lovely little evening. Everyone's going to get their nails done. Apart from me, I'm getting mine done tomorrow. But yeah, they're all going to get their nails done. I've got food in, and again, just going to chat through everything with them of like how everything's going to run on the day. But I can't believe it's now a week since I started this vlog. And our wedding's only a couple of days away, so it's just getting so real. It has been a crazy week. It has been really stressful. The last couple of days I've spent pretty much just doing admin, like loads of emails, loads of scheduling. Like no matter how prepared you are, there's still so much that comes about. I've been like back and forth with hair and makeup loads to get the schedule right for that. And then I've had like a bit of drama with our cake topper. We were supposed to collect it yesterday, but she messaged saying that it wasn't finished. And could she drop it off with our cake maker, and also something about it being heavy and the top tier of our cake needing support in it, which I'd never heard of and hadn't mentioned. So I was a bit stressed about that, but I phoned our cake maker and that was all fine with her, so got that sorted. But it's just been loads of last minute bits like that. But when I finished getting ready, I'm really excited for Carolina to get here, and yeah, I'll obviously film snippets of the rest of today, and then tomorrow I've got loads going on. I'm getting my nails done, I'm getting my eyebrows done, we're getting like a big food and drink shop to take up with us, and then we're loading the van, so that'll be the very last thing that I film, I think, and then it'll be the eve of heading up to Woodhill. Well, you're not going to be wearing it.
Well, maybe he's on an anniversary.
Our whole wedding is in this van. That's it. Tomorrow we're heading off for the wedding. You excited?
I am.
It's been a long week, but it'll all be worth it, I'm sure.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you as a married couple. Bye.